Today's video is brought to you by Duracell. Duracell, the battery that just keeps going and going and going and going and going.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2. Last time we found out that the company we work for is now in crippling debt. And so we had to return to the distant planet to start brand engagement. AKA just collecting random things we can find to sell for money so that we can get out of our debt. So yeah, time to go to day 2. So yeah, day 1, if you missed it, was just basic stuff. We learned essentially the game again, and we got red Pikmin. It was just a tutorial level. But alright, today it's the real deal. No more training, because enemies can't hurt us. I forgot the voices I gave you. Oh well. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures. No wonder they lack survival skills. Oh wait, yeah, the voice is coming back to me. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. Okay, will do. Was wondering when it was going to give me control. Alright, so we got 20 Pikmin, calling them all out. I need to remember the controls again. Okay. I keep using the C stick like that's going to allow me to see. Get over here, Louie. Is there anything else? Ooh, that's a 5 pellet posy. I mean, yeah, I can take it down myself, but I'd rather use Pikmin. Okay. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, I am just, like, not in Pikmin mode right now. Because part of me just keeps wanting to use my C stick. But all that does is just move my Pikmin around me. It doesn't rotate the camera. Whatever, let's start pulling some Pikmin up. We definitely don't have time to wait for them to become flower Pikmin today. We're timed. Because, yeah, that's that meter up at the top. Those are just units of time. You can think of, like, each unit as 1 hour. But it's really just, like, 1 minute of real-world time. So, yeah, that bigger circle in the exact middle, that can be considered noon. And yeah, when it gets to the end of the day, well, you're screwed. That's going to become a fully fledged pellet posy soon enough. But I think I have enough Pikmin now to flatten this bag. I am good at aiming. And there we go. Alright. There we go. That's how you take out a dwarf Bulborb in 1 hit. Okay. And now we have a spotty Bulborb. I'm afraid. Because these things, like, this is our first, like, sort of challenge, in a sense. Like, to deal with them, I know some people, like, flat out just swarm them with Pikmin, but considering I have 36, I don't think that would be my best bet, so I'm just gonna throw. Wow, he turned around quick. Okay. I was not expecting him to turn around that quick. And right here we have some useless junk. Oh, fine. All of you carry that back. Actually, no. Multitask. Okay. Alright. We're good. So I'm going to have Louie just go over here. Actually, I saved nothing by leaving Olimar over there. Oh well. It just occurred to me, but whatever. Oh, that is a 5 pellet? Oh yes. Oh yes. Hurry up. Hurry up, my slaves, I mean friends. Also, Louie, your whistle, not that good. I'm sorry, not everybody can have, you know, as good of a whistle as Olimar, but hey, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Oh god, no, don't throw Pikmin. Probably should have brought Olimar over here to help pluck them. But whatever, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Because we're still going to have an easy time, like, all things considered. I don't think we're going to deal with anything tougher than that Spotty Bulborb. I believe it's called Spotty. I'm missing 2 Pikmin? I have 62 with me, but there are 64 on the field. What's really going on here? Well, no matter. Switch back to Olimar because he's important. Oh, 2 were still on this. Okay, fair enough. So he has to get the max Pikmin on that so, you know, they can carry it back quicker, and we're good. Alright, we're fine. This is gonna take a minute. Because apparently only 10 extra ones could fit on there. Well, whatever. While they're carrying that back, I'll just go ahead and... Oh yeah, that's the correct number. I can math correctly. Alright, but yeah, let's check over here, see what's going on. Is there anything... Technically, I could check the map. It looks like it's still going to be a dead end, and I'm too lazy to go down there and check. I need to be close by my Pikmin to call on them when they are done with their work. I mean, essentially, that's all this game is. I mean, I joked during my Pikmin 1 LP, like, this is essentially slavery, but no, I mean, the Pikmin, they were just being real friendly, trying to help you survive and whatnot. You know, it was all about friendship and sacrifice. This game is actually just all about slavery and brand engagement. So we're just having the Pikmin collect our garbage. Okay, so this is not a name brand can, it's just an utter scrap. Interesting. Alright, well I got all my Pikmin, so now let's continue going along this path. Oh no. It is noon. Yeah, I can still get in some exploration. Because I think we're about to... Well... Yeah, after this we're about to experience a brand new concept introduced in Pikmin 2. Why are 3 Pikmin following me and not working? Help them tear down this wall. And I shall survey them. Okay, fine, I will help out. This actually does nothing but... You know, if they see me doing this, that raises morale, because they're like, wow, he's helping us out too. So, you know, like, if the boss is helping us, there's nothing we can't do, and we're going to work even harder. Even though, like, Olimar and Louie cannot tear down sand walls. They just can't. How can Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? When masked, their might is ferocious. Louie, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you are failing in your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. Press A to grab Pikmin. Okay, yeah. And whistle, and X to disband, C to sort of like rotate them around you. Storing Pikmin around treasure and enemies, or making them march in a line. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, making them march in a line can be useful too. Like so. You just hold C in one direction, you don't rotate. So here is a new concept. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. So yeah, Pikmin 2 actually has dungeons. We want to stay away from the water because red Pikmin cannot swim. But yeah, these are like essentially dungeons. So let's go. One moment. Alright. Yeah, I'm recording this at what, 1:30 a.m. Yeah, I know I never learned my lesson. So that's why I'm trying to be more subdued. So yeah, we're going to enter this hole with my Pikmin squad. So yeah, with the little underground caves and stuff, you really want to be careful because the Pikmin you bring into it, well, that's all you have. You don't actually grow Pikmin in these. Well, yeah, we'll get more into that as we continue on. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests subterranean areas may support different life forms than the surface. If you wish to check underground terrain, press start, pause, to communicate with me. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. Alright, so yeah, let's take a look. Wow. I can glean so much information from this map. I mean, but I guess it makes sense considering this is uncharted territory. And yeah, as you can see, our timer disappeared because when you're underground, you don't have any time to worry about. So yeah, we got some new enemies right here. I think these are just called spotty Bulborbs. Okay. I did not handle that well. I want to land on them. I did not do a good job with these spotty Bulborbs. Granted, they were rather close to each other, but whatever. So yeah, I mean, we can still harvest their bodies. Doing such an amazing job at aiming my Pikmin at the bodies. No, 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 no. Not this, not yet. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, you do recall that you can adjust the camera with L, R, and Z, correct? Your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Then approach the hole and press A to enter it. No. No, not yet. We're not done here. Because, you know, we have bodies to harvest. But wait. I thought you said that you can't grow Pikmin in these underground areas. Why are you harvesting bodies? Well, because they play a different role when underground. Observe. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. Yeah, you still get Pokos from corpses. Not a lot. Well, I mean, it depends on the monster you defeat, but yeah, you still get Pokos from, oh my god, that's a 7-Up bottle cap. Quenching Emblem. I guess 7-Up's not really my kind of drink. Though to be fair, I haven't had 7-Up in... God, I haven't had 7-Up in forever. It has to have at least been like 10 years. Like, 7-Up is a drink I do not get willingly. Anyway, we have an orange right here. It is a citrus lump. That is accurate. That is accurate. An orange is, in fact, a lump of citrus. I'm also amazed that I have 64 Pikmin. Nintendo 64, I don't know. And yep, let's go deeper. Oh yeah, and another thing about these underground things, you can't go back to a previous floor until you complete the whole thing. You know, then you have to go back in. But yeah, that's why you want to clear out a floor completely before you go to the next. And it's so nice of the game to save in between each floor. So that's nice, because, you know, like if you're strapped for time and you're like, oh, but I just started up this underground place, but I can't keep playing. They're like, well, hey, you're in luck. You know, the game autosaves, so you can just pick right back up where you were. You know, and, you know, after your little break of play. I am not taking care of them optimally. Okay, whatever. I still have to get used to Pikmin again. Because I don't know why, but, I mean, Pikmin 1, like, I can control that flawlessly. But it's like Pikmin 2, it feels a little different. Not in a bad way, like, it just feels, like, more tight, in a sense, like, not as loose as the controls were in Pikmin 1. But I don't know, I mean, it's because I guess I play Pikmin 1 far more than I play Pikmin 2. I'm just not used to, like, the subtle changes. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Well, we'll just see about that. Wow, he's right. 100 cannot lift it. We need 101. That one Pikmin makes all the difference. There we go. That's how you get a instant kill. Go ahead, take that body back. I'll be fine. Why are they crowded next to each other? Okay. Just luring... I did a good job of luring away. Okay, no Pikmin lost. That's good. Yeah, I need to work on my accuracy. I'm just... I don't feel good about my throwing accuracy. I need to work on that. Like, no joke, I really need to work on that. There's gonna be, like, instances later on where, like, I'm gonna have to be, like, really accurate. So I better get my acting gear now while the game is still easy. But alas, poor globe, I can do nothing with you just yet. I mean, that kind of seals the deal that we're on Earth. You know, the distant planet is, in fact, Earth. There's some fan theories that say, like, oh, it's post-apocalyptic Earth. I wouldn't go that far. Because, I mean, you know, that freaking Duracell battery was still there. Granted, we couldn't see the year on it. And batteries do last a long time. But, I mean, the label on it was still perfect. So, I don't know. I mean, if there was an, like a nuclear apocalypse or something, then, it must not have happened, you know, that long ago. What, I guess it happened and then Alamar got here, you know, like, what, 2 days afterwards for Pikmin 1? I don't know. I mean, nuclear winters, how long do those last? I would say they last quite a long time. I'm not too familiar with nuclear winters. But I would feel that, you know, they would actually last for a bit. Not a week or so, I'm just saying. Astounding, a flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly, it is warmer down here than above. Okay, well, I guess that can make sense depending on how deep you go. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. The Pikmin look like they want to be tossed into the flower. Okay, whatever you say, robot. And no, don't worry, your Pikmin are not dying, even though that was a pretty horrifying sound. But yeah, these are in fact Candypop Buds. And if you're familiar with Pikmin 1, you know that Candypop Buds change the color of your Pikmin. These purple ones change our red Pikmin into a brand new Pikmin for this game, and I kind of already explained what purple are in the previous video. Based on purple Pikmin, it has hair, if you can call that hair, and it's quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report. Olimar must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers, intriguing. Perhaps there are others. But yeah, like I said, Candypop Buds change the color of your Pikmin. In Pikmin 1, you only had to use them for, I want to say, 2 puzzles? Yeah, 2 puzzles. Where you just had to, like, I don't know, change yellows to blue or something. But yeah, Candypop Buds exist in all different colors. And by all different colors, I mean 3 in Pikmin 1, 5 in Pikmin 2. And then, of course, there's going to be more in Pikmin 3, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, as I said in the previous part, purple Pikmin. Well, okay, just building off of what Homeboy, the computer, was saying. Purple Pikmin are heavier and stronger. So yeah, in terms of like carrying strength and combat strength, red is still like your go-to. But purple can still like stun enemies, but yeah, 1 purple Pikmin is worth 10 regular Pikmin. So of course we need to rely on them to help carry this back. Oh my god, even with 54 regular Pikmin, this is still going to take a while. Louie, get over here, I can't babysit you forever, guy. So let us watch them, and they're almost there. Let's look the globe. Let's try to... I'm about to see where I live. I can't get the marker. Wait. Right there. If you pause like at the exact moment when the white arrow was over Michigan, you could see where I live. Sorry about not rotating the camera in a way so that other viewers can, you know, try to point out where they live, but hey, you know, I mean, well, here's your chance. Going slow. So yeah, if you live in the northern hemisphere, you know, like you're represented here. You are represented. If you live in the southern hemisphere, I am very sorry. But yes, this is the Spherical Atlas. There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere, retrieving data. What globe do you have that has a microchip? And where can I get one? Here, I can only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Press star pause to contact me and access the Explorer kit on the radar screen with L. Now we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. So yeah, let's look at that in action. Press L. Those are items. Am I not allowed to... Okay, whatever. Also, right here on the menu, we can give up and escape. But yeah, I can't recall if that causes you to lose progress? I don't know, I could just be remembering wrong, and that could very well just be, you know, like a way to easily exit the level, keeping everything, because, you know, just like so many PlayStation 1 games that would do the same thing, like, oh, give up and exit the level, but you're like, but wait, does that mean I lose everything? But no, 9 times out of 10, you wouldn't. Because yeah, Spyro and Crash, if you exited the level, you still kept things you collected, and that was very thoughtful of them. Yeah, I don't recall if that applies here as well, but I mean, the exit was right here, so, you know, it's not a complete waste of time. Astounding water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. Alright. In the words of Vanilla Ice, let's get out of here. Word to your mother. I never understood what word to your mother even means. Like word to your moms or word to your mother, like why? What does that even mean? What is that you trying to say, like, yeah, I got with your mom the night before, but I mean it's like I don't know. 80s slang is weird slang. That is slang I don't get. I can get 70s slang just fine, but 80s slang is like, what? What are you guys even talking about? And yeah, we saw the little tally screen right there. You saw that the corpses didn't give us that many Pokos, but hey, whatever. Did I get that 5? It was, yeah, I got that 5. I got that 5. I just saw those pellet posies sort of like respawn for this little cutscene, so that's how I was like, wait a minute, did I leave one behind? But no. You successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. And, the time just flat out freezes when you're underground. Like, it doesn't always automatically go to the end of the day. Like, time just flat out freezes. So let's say you enter an underground area at noon. When you exit, it's still noon of that same day. Almar and Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest, as you'll have all the time you need to collect treasure. And that was the start of Nintendo telling you to take a break every 15 god-dang minutes in every game that came out in the past 3 years. Thankfully, they stopped that, like, you know, a year and a half ago, but still, it was annoying. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Well, actually, computer, haste does not, in fact, make waste. Haste makes your characters move faster and strike many more times. If this were, in fact, the Final Fantasy world. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and because the purple Pikmin don't have Onion to call their own, they just chill with Olimar in the spaceship. Olimar and Louis, yeah. Considering they're heavier than the average Pikmin, the thrust on that ship must be amazing. So anyway, those are the things we collected. Our Poco count is looking fine, I guess. No Pikmin died. Okay. We lost some reds, but we gained some purples. Okay. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hakatate Savings and Loan. After all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so... Huh! Well, that's looking at the glass half full. Alright. So yeah, that's gonna be it for day 2, but before we leave for the day, well, yeah, next time we're gonna be going to Awakening Wood, because I don't think there's anything else we can do in the Valley of Repose for now. Yeah, for now, there's nothing. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at our treasures. This is going to be annoying. I mean, I know my disc is kind of scratched up, but it's not that bad. Anyway, what's the new crap? Oh yeah, okay. Well, let's start off with the citrus lump. This fruit was dug up from the floor of the icy cavern. It appears that the fruit's thick skin protected it from the frigid cold. It's quite remarkable. The shape of the fruit eerily resembles the president's head. P.S. The labyrinth that is the underground entrails of this planet are like a completely different world. Interesting. The utter scrap. Yeah, that's an utter scrap, all right. The area we recently touched down in is blanketed with a fresh layer of frozen precipitation. As tranquil and relaxing as it is, I named it the Valley of Repose. Using Pikmin to move obstacles, I was able to open up some new areas to exploration, where I found this hunk of metal. Good job, Olimar. Good job. The Quenching Emblem. I often brag about my inexhaustible supply of self-control, but when I peer at this treasure, I can't help but want to take a drink. It's 7-Up, though, Olimar. It's trust me, you're not missing out on anything. It's just 7-Up. The purple Pikmin were somehow able to carry this massive treasure. Today we measured their physical strength using the ship's onboard beefometer. Wow. I thought I was the only one that had a beefometer. Okay. It seems that they have 10 times the weight and physical power of any other Pikmin. When I throw them, they land with a resounding thud. I've decided to commemorate the cave I first encountered them in by naming it Emergence Cave. Aww. And we have some new enemies. Or things in the Piclopedia. I don't know. So anyway, that's a red Bulborb. I don't know why I was calling him Spotty. I think I might have just given away the name of another enemy then. He does not care for the carrots. Oh, wait. Okay, yes, he likes carrots. Good to know. Red Bulborb, Oculus Kageyami russus. Oh, Kageyami, okay. Grub dog family. This large organism has the familiar mandibles and cranial morphology of the grub dog family, as well as the characteristic bulging eyes. As with most grub dogs, the creature's cranium comprises half its total length and girth. Showing a scarlet abdomen with white spots, this creature is primarily nocturnal, choosing to prey upon smaller creatures returning to their nests. Originally classified as the Spotty Bulborb. Oh, okay, yeah, I was just calling it by its Pikmin 1 name. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. Further research has reclassified this species as the red Bulborb. Subspecies of varied colors have recently been discovered, but academics are divided into 2 rival camps over how to handle their classification. You are doing a lot of research for what is essentially a one-person team, Olimar. Anyway, a violet Candypop Bud. It does not care for carrots. Violet Candypop Bud, Flora Ponaceus Candypop family. Research from our most recent expedition has confirmed the presence of Candypop Buds in subterranean regions. Considering the ecologies this planet has been found in, one could surmise that it could be found in any cavern regardless of geographic region. Tossing Pikmin into this flower results in the release of purple Pikmin seeds, regardless of the color of the Pikmin tossed in. This variety of Candypop contains robustly odoriferous oils. If Candypop flowers could be cultivated, there is no doubt that the plants would offer multifaceted benefits to the cosmetic, medical, and tourist industries. That was a very long description. Anyway, Snow Bulborb. They like carrots. Snow Bulborb, Pancerus pseudicoli frosticus, breadbug family. Like the dwarf red Bulborb, the Snow Bulborb is a member of the breadbug family that seeks to survive through imitating the appearance and behavior of a Bulborb. Its pale coloration and blue spots make for easy identification. In particular, this organism mimics the hairy Bulborb, but is of course unable to grow the hair that gives the hairy Bulborb its name. However, as the hairy Bulborb has been known to lose its hair in certain circumstances, the Snow Bulborb is an effective mimic that is often mistaken for a member of the same species. And Clover. Carrots seem to have no effect on clovers. Crap. Okay, I'm going to have to change my research paper then. Clover, Quaterius infectum, clover family. This is a naturalized species. These plants are extremely persistent, and with the assistance of a symbiotic fungus that grows on its roots, the species is able to survive even in drought conditions. Typically, its leaves come in groupings of 3, but intense impact on the leafing stem eerily early in the development cycle can result in an extremely rare 4-leaf cluster. Interesting. Interesting indeed. But alright, we're done here. Next time, we're going to go to the blue screen of death. It's telling me that the game disc cannot be read. And when we get done looking at this, we're going to go to whatever the next place was called. I can't remember it. Was it the Forest of Awakening? Awakening Wood? One or the other, we're going there next time. So, thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and see you next time for some more Let's Play Pikmin 2. Fade out on the blue screen of doom. Goodbye.
And going and going and going and going and going and going.
Excuse me, Clarence. And going and going and going. That's actually not Duracell's slogan. That's Energizer's.
Oh. Well, crap.
I'll just go ahead and call our attorneys for the imminent lawsuit.